My all-time favorite comfort movie is the 2005 Pride and Prejudice. Hear that, Greta Gerwig? I'm not Depression Barbie because I said the 2005 Pride and Prejudice, not the BBC one. Did all of my friends that I went to see the Barbie movie with turn to me when that joke was made? Yes, they did. I truly love everything about this movie. The music, the cinematography, the iconic dialogue, the words of Jane Austen, and also this entire cast delivers fantastic performances. But I think we can all agree that there is one shining star. Mr. Darcy's hand flex. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, oh my god, please let me be the one to introduce you to Mr. Darcy's hand flex. If you are new here, my name is Sam. This is the Sam and Ryan channel, but recently we are just taking turns making our own solo videos to discuss things we are passionate about, and if you can't already tell, this is one of those videos. Today we are discussing the cultural impact of Mr. Darcy's hand flex in Pride and Prejudice. Because yes, it has impacted culture. Let me set the scene for you. So we're talking about Pride and Prejudice. We have Elizabeth Bennet and we have Mr. Darcy. They hate each other, they love each other, they want each other, but no, they don't, they can't. They really just don't know how to communicate, and I feel like 95% of the conflict in this movie would have been resolved if they would have just, talked. Uttered really like 4 words, but anyway, that's beside the point. In this scene, Elizabeth Bennet is leaving Mr. Bingley's estate with her family. They've been taking care of her sister who was sick. This is still a very tension-filled moment for Mr. Darcy and Elizabeth Bennet. These two have not expressed any feelings for each other. There's been some lingering glances, some really intense eye contact, but nothing concrete has happened until, much to Elizabeth's surprise, Mr. Darcy assists her into the carriage by holding her hand. The hand flex heard around the world. Oh my god, you guys. This is the first time that they physically touch. It's the first time that that tension is actually physically broken between them. That's a big deal! If you're like, Samantha, I don't get it. What's the big deal? That didn't really hold that much power for me. Like, why does this hand flex affect people in the way that it does? These are my thoughts. The hand flex, it just perfectly describes the yearning that he has for her. It's the physical manifestation of their desire and the tension between them that they just now broke for the first time. We love a brooding man filled with tension in media, okay? Think about Anthony Bridgerton's speech in season 2 of Bridgerton. I'm gonna give you my best reenactment right here, but I'm not off book, so don't judge me. Did you think that I can't even. Do you think that there's a corner of this earth that you could travel to far away enough to free me from this torment? I am a gentleman. My father raised me to act with honor, but that honor is hanging by a thread and grows more precarious with every moment I spend in your presence. You are the bane of my existence and the object of all my desires. I mean, it's no Pride and Prejudice, but still. Oh! And speaking of Pride and Prejudice, let's hear Mr. Darcy's speech. This rain scene is everything to me.
Miss Elizabeth, I have struggled in vain and I can bear it no longer. These past months have been a torment. I came to Rosings with the single object of seeing you. I had to see you. I have fought against my better judgment, my family's expectation, the inferiority of your birth, my rank and circumstance, all these things, and I'm willing to put them aside and ask you to end my agony.
I don't understand.
I love you. Most ardently. Please do me the honor of accepting my hand.
I have to skip to just another example of their tension that really just drives me crazy.
Mr. Wickham.
What excuse can you give for your behaviour towards him?
You take an eager interest in that gentleman's
He
concerns.
told me of his misfortunes.
Oh, yes, his misfortunes have been very great indeed.
You ruin his chances and yet you treat him with sarcasm.
So this is your opinion of me. Thank you for explaining so fully. Perhaps these offences might have been overlooked had not your pride been hurt by my honesty in admitting scruples about our relationship. Could you—
No, wait for it. Yeah.
forgive me, madam, for taking up so much of your time.
Do you see what I am saying, guys? It's the pining, it's the brooding, it's the why can't they just figure it out? Now, I will say, unhealthy communication is not hot. That's not the goal here. Now, even just outside of the film Pride and Prejudice, the hand flex has become like a symbol for Pride and Prejudice fans, as you can tell. My lovely friend Bailey got me this for Christmas last year because she knows how much I love this movie. It's a painting of Mr. Darcy's hand flex. This means the world to me. My favorite thing about the hand flex is that it is such a small moment in the film. It is such a brief moment. Apparently it was improvised on the day. Obviously it was captured in a very specific shot, so it's not like it was like fully improvised. I'm sure what happened was he did it in one take. The director really liked it and said, do that again, but we'll get a close-up on it. It is just such a specific choice for an actor to make that it makes me think, like, does Matthew know? Does Matthew McFadden, does he know the cultural impact and the significance of that hand flex? We see it in art, we see it in merch, we see it, there are bumper stickers. They're like, the Pride and Prejudice on its own was obviously a massive novel, and there have been so many adaptations of it. And this hand flex is something that sets this one apart. People know this hand flex, and it is even referenced in new media. If you're a fan of the book series turned Amazon show, The Summer I Turned Pretty, you probably already know what I'm talking about. Full disclaimer, I have not watched this show. However, I was pushed a TikTok about them referencing the hand flex, because my TikTok For You page knows me that well. I'm just gonna play this little clip for you right here. Yeah, bam, hand flex. And I swear to God, I can't find the comment, but the creator herself commented saying like, good eye. Like, it is fully a reference to Mr. Darcy's hand flex. That, it's just, come on, it lives on, it lives on. Needless to say, I feel very passionately about this movie and this specific moment. I love finding the little things in movies and pieces of media that perfectly embody a motif of that piece of media. Again, his hand flex is the perfect physical manifestation of their yearning and their tension for each other, and that is 90% of this movie. And I love that such a small moment became such a strong identifier of this movie. If you have not seen the 2005 Pride and Prejudice, I cannot recommend it enough. Again, the music is phenomenal. The cinematography is gorgeous. It is genuinely one of my favorite movies of all time. I cannot recommend it enough. Thank you for taking the time to listen to me talk about such a niche topic. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you later. Bye. I had the urge to do it again. It's so good. If you haven't done it, give it a go. It feels good.